My love for Pete Wentz is abnormally large. Every single time I watch back a video of mine, I cringe just a little bit. I was determined I was going to make videos that aren't like fake deep. And then I put a poll on Twitter with what my next video should be about, and you rats all voted my favourite Fall Out Boy lyrics. So here we fucking are. These are in literally no particular order except for the last one, which is my favourite of all time, and the rest is just like a mess. I actually wrote out a list. I listened to the discography and wrote down every lyric I liked, and the list was too long. Much as I love this band, I can't make my entire channel Fall Out Boy, and a part of that is that I don't make every single Fall Out Boy video so long, and this intro is already so long that this is going to be a super long video and I hate my life and I don't have it under control. Let's get started. I cut down the 4 pages of lyrics to 10, so it'll take me a minute to get through all of these. I'm not going to explain why I love every single lyric, because we will be here forever and it would be sappy and it's too personal and you can all just like, I don't understand it, they just sound nice or they make sense in my head. I don't know, make it up for yourselves. Whatever. Let's go. 4th of July is a super underrated song and the lyrics on it are so good, and you can tell that it was written from a place of sincerity and something that is really personal and private, and we don't get too much of that in post-hiatus anymore, which is fine. They still do good stuff, but the music now I feel is more about the music. It's more focused on the music and a bit less on the lyrics, I feel, and this one's really sincere and heartfelt, and not one of the uplifting ones where a lot of post-hiatus stuff is about being uplifting, but I do enjoy the fact that this one is sincere and deep, and I just love the line, "May the bridges I've burned light my way back home." Pete wrote this for his kid when he knew he was going to be a dad, and I really like that because it's sort of about him coming down off all his hopes, dreams and expectations and like his highs and lows, and being like, okay, you know what, I've got to be realistic now because I'm going to have this little human that's dependent on me. And for him to include that in a song and write about something so personal is really nice, and I really like that line, or those lines, whatever. This song is gay as shit. The kids aren't alright. This whole entire song is just an angst fest. I love the lyrics, and I forget how much I love this album every single time. I need more dreams and less life. You know how I feel about dreamy imagery? I think I've pointed that out plenty of times now. This one is, I'm not going to explain it because it's pretty obvious, but I feel it and I love it, and I love Save Rock and Roll, and I could have picked so many lyrics of that song because, I mean, the next line, I need that dark and a little more light, I've cried tears you'll never see, so fuck you, you can go cry me an ocean and leave me be, and Elton John and the white and the guitars and... Please show the song love. It's lyrically genius. It has so many good lyrics, and I cannot believe I found it so hard to pick this one, and oh my god, I love Fall Out Boy, and Pete Wentz has my entire heart and soul, and I cannot... You hold me up like this, 'cause you don't know who I really am. I really like this because I feel it says a lot about the way we idolise people and we idolise bands. The thing is, we're always just shown an image. We never know who the people really are. They might be completely lying to our faces, and you can idolise that image. You can love them and look up to them, even if it's like a fictional person. I mean, we look up to fictional people. This is no different, but we've just got to remember that they're still humans, they still make mistakes, they're still flawed, and I think that's really important to remember, especially when band members or actors or whatever do something problematic. And by problematic, I don't mean like criminal shit that actually harms and damages other people or whatever, because that's just not acceptable. But like when they make genuine human mistakes, and people are immediately, they're cancelled. We must unstan. Like, we've got to take a step back, multiple steps back, and just remember these are people, they make mistakes, they change, they grow, and sometimes they're just kind of shitty, and we've got to deal with that because everyone's greyscaled. And you know, we've got to handle the fact that people have flaws. Please don't ask me why I like this line. It's just sort of young, rebellious, stupid, larger than life. I really like this song in general. It's the best song, Take This to Your Grave. But this line reminds me of Berlin and my show there, and sort of I've never felt as young as I did at this show. I really felt like I was living then, like I was doing something that I enjoyed. That day was a bit of a life changer for me, and yeah, something reminds me of good things. So this is my actual favourite. This is the only one that has a rank because this is my favourite Fall Out Boy lyric. I will sing to you every day if it will take away the pain. So that was a super quick rundown of all my favourite Fall Out Boy lyrics. I managed to shorten down to 4 pages. No, shorten 4 pages down to 10 lines, whatever. I don't know. Because somebody was being shady about my videos being too long. Tell me in the comments what your favourite Fall Out Boy lyrics are, or if you absolutely fucking hate Fall Out Boy, which is fine as well, I guess. Thank you for watching. You can subscribe to me here, I think, and then there'll be my last video there, and then something else here.